Okey Mawi, nak sentuh sikit tentang perlawanan seterusnya. Arsenal akan bertemu Manchester City, bukan dekat Malaysia tapi dekat Stadium Sarang Burung di Beijing, China, ketika pembukaan Olimpik London. Dua pasukan daripada UK, daripada England khususnya, akan bertemu pada pembukaan Olimpik London di China. Macam mana Mawi ada rasa macam ada sedikit pelik di situ?
Ya, betul lah. Dua pasukan yang bermain dalam Liga Inggeris kemudian pada masa sama menjadi tuan rumah untuk Sukan Olimpik. Ya, mungkin salah satu mungkin gimmick berlaku di sini ataupun mungkin mereka cuba membuat sesuatu yang menarik.
Okey, seperti yang tertera di kaca TV anda, Mawi, dan penonton-penonton di rumah, kita nampak kesebelasan utama Malaysia. Farizal Marlias diberi kepercayaan berbanding Khairul Fahmi Cik Mat. Malaysia akan keluar dengan formasi 4-4-2. Adakah ini satu keputusan yang bijak, Mawi? Kerana 4-4-2 ni agak attacking. Kalau dibandingkan dengan kelajuan pemain Arsenal, ketahanan mereka dan sebagainya, adakah ini satu keputusan yang bijak?
Ya, mungkin satu keputusan yang bijak di mana 4-4-2 ni adalah permainan standard ataupun pattern play yang standard. Bagi saya mungkin tak ada apa masalah untuk pemain kita untuk berdepan dengan pasukan Arsenal ni.
Okey, Arsene Wenger belum membariskan Abu Dhabi, Vermaelen, Arteta, Santos, Joru, Coquelin, Jenkinson, Gervinho, Kieran Gibbs. Tengok nama-nama dah cuak. Macam mana ni Mawi? Anda rasa dengan formasi 4-5-1 ni agak defensif. Tetapi adakah ini memang cara kebanyakan pasukan-pasukan dari Liga Inggeris bermain sekarang ni?
Ya, mungkin ini adalah salah satu tactical play ataupun pattern yang cuba Arsene Wenger membuat 2-3 perubahan. Bagi saya 4-5-1 tu mungkin lebih kepada more attacking side play. Dan bagi saya mungkin ada perubahan pada masa kedua di mana ini mungkin percubaan saja. Mereka pun mencari-cari rentak, mencari keserasian antara pemain ini. Dan saya sudah pasti 4-5-1 ini pun antara salah satu taktikal untuk mereka malam ni.
Okey, nampak gayanya kita dah siap sedia.
Saudara, Arsenal, they came in last year and they won out 4-0, but I don't think it's going to be that this year.
Immediately Malaysia trying to get up on the offensive. They'll be playing with Kunalan down the left-hand side. Jenkinson will take the throw-in. Jenkinson's throw, flicked on by Shamak. Kunalan. Lovely little dig from Kunalan. Shafiq. Running cross and Shafiq getting forward from midfield. We see that so often.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of his main strength also. You know, getting in behind the defense, on the ball go to the flanks, and that's one of his strengths. So I hope we continue doing this for tonight because, as you already seen, you know, there could be some holes in the Arsenal defense tonight.
Shafiq comes short. Kunalan. Rahim had one trick too many, and Manone's kick is sliced. No, Sharrell couldn't control. Ideal goes for goal. We've seen him score some spectacular strikes. That would have beaten a lot. Juru to Jenkinson. Shamak the target. It's the Arsene Wenger 4-3-3 we're so used to seeing. Gibbs. Andre Santos, the Brazilian.
So Andre Santos is the one who playing left midfield tonight for Arsenal. I think and then you're going to be having both interception and changing and stuff there tonight.
At the moment it's Andre Santos who started there. Abu Dhabi spreads it wide. Jenkinson with Gervinho close. Juru, much maligned by some Arsenal fans, Johan Juru, but a big, strong, muscular presence, Marlon.
But he's not been impressing me since he has been in Arsenal. You know, I'm not convinced he's good enough for what Arsene Wenger is looking for, especially in defense. As he, you know, last year has been letting in another goals, but we will see this year.
It's Kieran Gibbs. Andre Santos down the line for Gervinho. Gervinho to the byline. Wins the corner for Arsenal.
This is what the Arsenal team is good at. Getting on the flank, you know, getting across. But they have fast players, Juvinho, very skillful as well. Oh, brilliant. Covering by Aidil Zakwan.
Aidil doing the defensive work, and he'll need to pick up man for man. There's some big players in that Arsenal lineup. Juvinho in front of the keeper, but they've got Diaby, Vermaelen, Giroux's up there, and Chamakh, of course.
Oh, brilliant corner.
Farizal gets the touch.
Even was a vital touch as well. Because if you notice that run from Vermaelen behind, pull in from front and go behind.
Azmi Muslim. Just got the touch in, or is he being penalised? Indeed, he has been penalised for a free kick. It's a big step up from the Malaysia Premier League to playing a team from the Barclays Premier League.
Definitely, a big step up, definitely.
Vermaelen's header. Andre Santos. Flicked on by Vermaelen. Easy for Farizal. Thomas Vermaelen, the Belgian, so influential for Arsenal. What are his main attributes?
Oh, I think he's so strong in every area. You know, on the foot, in the air. You know, he can play as well with the ball. So,
looking for Juvinho. Azmi finds Aidil. Confident play from Aidil Zakwan. And then he gives the ball away to Chamakh. Big couple of days for Malaysian football. They've got this match and then a match on Sunday against Man City.
What I like about Malaysian team here today is that actually have the starting 11 also is from the Premier League, which is the lower league, the lower tier of the Malaysian football, and it's tell you that, you know, we have some good players in the Premier League as well here.
Not in the Premier League for long though, Marlon. Alongside their teammate, they'll be in Super League action next year. Malaysia Cup action, of course, starting on August the 22nd.
Oh, that's the big one here. The Malaysia Cup, very exciting. You know, I think that's what the fans is waiting for. Maybe that's why they're here tonight as well. Because when you have a Malaysia Cup games, they're all 80,000, 90,000 here. So
the Arsenal fans enjoying the possession. Jenkinson. Mikel Arteta.
Right away you can see Arsenal, they're looking to go forward as soon as possible, getting behind the defense. Oh, brilliant one touch.
High break to Noor Sharrell.
This is the player I want to see more on the ball.
Noor Sharrell against Salaha gets the strike on target. Wants the free kick, isn't going to get it, but he's a capable player.
Yeah, definitely. This is the player I will have to see for Malaysia more on the ball, you know, getting the run of defenders. Especially at the centre-back Giroux. One-on-one, I want to see him run on Giroux, one-on-one.
Here is Giroux. Coquelin. Abu Diaby.
Always remind me of Patrick Vieira. That linky, you know, not very fast running, but very aggressive and can post. Yes.
Arsene Wenger will be desperate to keep Diaby fit this year. As Gibbs finds Andre Santos.
Oh. And this lad as well, Arteta, he's going to be very vital for Arsene Wenger this year as well.
Gives the ball away to Shafiqlo. Safi Salih just trying to play Azmuddin in. Arsenal. Good first touch from Chamakh. Gibbs.
Oh, well done.
Gunala. Holds off Diaby. Azmi Muslim overlapping. Can't keep it in play, Azmi. Here's the Noor Sharrell effort, Marlon.
Oh, brilliant one from the right side player, where you got to slip it in as well, but by taking a shot as well. So.
Juru. Jenkinson, as you say, getting forward an awful lot down the right-hand side.
Abi. Tripping behind.
It's Shamak. Maru Shamak. Farizal has his angles, good. What save you'd expect him to make, Marlon?
Yes, but I think Jerry also have a bit of time also, but he can take it in a bit more. But great goalkeeping. I've been impressed with this goalkeeper for the last time I've seen him play for Malaysia. So,
Farizal Malias, the Negri Sembilan custodian.
For the future of Malaysian football, Malaysian goalkeeping is looking very good for the match.
Important touch. Andre Santos, when he finds Keadaan. Juru wins it back. Arteta. Coughlin. Intricate on the edge of the box. Andre Santos. It's another corner to Arsenal.
As I said earlier on, the condition of the pitches seems like it's very good for the playing of. If you notice, the pitch already started digging up and stuff already. So.
Vermaelen. He does get away free on that far post. You pointed out first corner. He's done exactly the same.
Yeah, because you can see they all are coming to the center area and making that block for him to peel off on the back post free.
So whose responsibility is he? Who should be picking him up?
He's one of the strongest players in the Arsenal team, so I think Ide is that one.
Picked up by Gibbs. Shafiq had a spell training with Cardiff City a couple of weeks earlier on in the year, just to try and acclimatise him to the demands of playing in the top flight championship as it is for Cardiff. Bunyamin Omar, former teammate of Marlon Keadaan.
Yes, one of the more consistent players in the Malaysian football team at this moment. Really consistent. I've not seen the young lad from Baham. 10 minutes into the game, I've not seen him on the ball as yet, and he's a very entertaining guy. You know, he likes to take on players and go down the flanks.
But Yamin dispossessed, then is strong. Shamak stronger. Gibbs. Good play, Kieran Gibbs. Good tackle, Adil Zapon.
How is it? That's his main strength. One-on-one, defending is one of his main strengths. So hopefully tonight, most of the times you get one-on-one, he can be vital for him tonight, getting those tackles in and stuff and blocks.
It's a fourth corner though to Arsenal. Edge of the box. Oh, they're looking for Coughlin to fire in a Paul Scholes-like effort. Jovino. Diaby. Jovino runs out of space. Farizal at his feet.
Touch. Final touch, let him down. Once again, you can see the strength of these guys. You know, running in behind, slipping. Oh, that's Diaby's strength. Slipping in the nice ball in behind between defenders. I noticed with the Arsenal players, they're using those things around the heart monitors.
It's all about conditioning and pre-season for Arsenal.
See how far they reach in the fitness and level. And okay. Is that something we need to introduce in the Malaysian football as well? With the clubs here? Doing pre-season and...
Well, part of the scene, Marlon. We suggest it. Diaby. Diaby still working hard.
Oh, he's a pretty skillful player as well.
Juru.
That's what the Malaysian players, especially Shafi Saleh, need to get that ball and hold it up so his team can come up and, you know, in support and play for him. So this is the lad I want to see more about for Malaysia.
Azmuddin down the line for Safi Salih. Azmuddin Akil. No, Sharrell makes the run. Safi's available wide. If Safi's wide, there's nobody in the box.
No. Don't bring Ali.
Shakir finds his Kelantan teammate Subra. Shakir, who had a torrid time against QPR's Diakite at Shah Alam earlier on in the week. Penalti. Better from Malaysia.
Definitely better. I'm looking to see this guy from Pahang get more onto the ball.
Azmi Muslim.
I've noticed the centre backs for the Malaysian team is way back. They're like 20 yards away from, even 30 yards away from the midfield, which is leaving the space between the midfield and the striker.
Well, Benjamin didn't try and play that. The flag hasn't gone up. I suspect he thought he was offside. If he touched it, he would have been active. That would have been an interesting call.
For sure.
Manone will go long. Adil wins the header over Shamak. Thomas Vermeulen.
Dickinson, the ball back to his goalkeeper.
Subra wins the header ahead of Abu Dhabi. And after a bit of a dodgy first 10 minutes, Malaysia have kept the ball a lot better in this last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I would like to see them push up a bit more higher when the ball go up to the strikers, so that, you know, they can keep it compact when they lose a second ball. But I think they've been back too far in defense, where giving the space to play one-to-one, one-to-one, one-touch passing.
Shafiq starting very deep. And Shafiq advances further. Gives the ball away. Andre Santos to Shamak. Shakir does what Shakir does so well, just nicks the ball away. There's no out ball for Farizal. If he goes long, it'll be picked up, so he's got to go short. Subra looks up. All he saw was purple.
Something I noticed also with the Malaysian players, when they have the ball, they're taking 5 and 6 minutes before they can pass. But if you look at the Arsenal, they take 2 and 3 and they let it. So they can move the ball much faster.
Oh, Sharrell gave it away. And then wins it back. Vermeulen. Goes back to Manone to start again.
60 minutes into the game, 0-0. It's not bad for the Malaysian team. The fans is pretty quiet at the moment, so I think they're looking for a goal, and they expect a goal already. So hopefully for the next 20 minutes or so we can see something exciting. Oh, I'm talking too fast, probably.
The RB and Shamak combining.
Brilliant tackle by Agus again.
Tadil, who's hurt himself. Malaysia though playing forward. No, Sharrell couldn't pick up Safi. Adil still on the floor, but Arsenal rightly playing on. Malaysia played on, so Arsenal have got every right to. Here's Javinho. Good block tackle, Benjamin Omar.
I think if Javinho also picks up his head, and you can see a player who's on the right side coming open on the right side.
This is Adil's tackle, he and Subra. Between them.
I think what happened is that Darby knee or something probably caught him in his back. I know him, he's a very strong lad, you know. I know for sure in his career he takes many more on that already, so he will be up and playing.
ATM striker Marlon James providing the analysis of this Malaysia versus Arsenal pre-season friendly for Arsenal, pre-Suzuki Cup match for Malaysia. Spectators, as you say, Marlon, looking to be entertained.
Yes, definitely. It's already 18 minutes into the game, but no goal, so I think they're all waiting for to see a goal that, you know, maybe can open up the games and make them more excited as well. Something I would like to see the Malaysian players also do is you know, step up the game a bit more faster, because as you know, the condition in Asia is very hot and most of the European teams players, they're not used to that hot weather. So if we can pick it up a bit faster, it probably could be a benefit towards their game for the future.
Benjamin puts it out of play, trying to just get Pahang's Azmi Muslim in the match. Coughlin. Jenkinson spent more time in the Malaysia half than in his own half, the fullback. Played in Arsenal's match here at Bukit Jalil last season, and then scored one of the most spectacular own goals you'll ever see in another warm-up match. 30-yard volley into his own net. Juru. Shakir in, hard on the back of Coughlin. Breaks though to Mikel Arteta. Diaby seeing a lot of the ball. Gibbs, Diaby. Another corner for Arsenal. Abu Diaby is running the show.
Yeah, for sure. He's getting a lot of ball for the Arsenal team. What I like about him, he's making those little 1-2s and running behind players and stuff. Brilliant. So far for the Malaysian teams, Ade Zakwan has been having a great game. Very good covering. So that's a strength.
Shamak goes near post. Shamak caused a problem for Farizal.
If I look at the corner for the Malaysian team, there's no one in the front post who's protecting that ball from whipping to the front post. I think someone need to come into the front post and try and get out when the header there. Once again in front post, you see, there's someone there this time, but the goalkeeper come very well.
20 minutes gone, a couple of scares for Malaysia as Shamak just tried to quietly work his way behind Farizal. Is Shakir, the Kelantan midfielder. Kelantan, of course, the champions of the Malaysia Super League. Subra.
Also the champion of the FA Cup as well.
Great pace from Kunalan, gets away from your mate. Actually, it was Coughlin he got away from, and it's a free kick.
I think that's why Malaysia need to capitalize on the flank players. They're very fast flank players, very confident on the ball. So I want to see them get more on the flanks and, you know, go one-on-one on Jenkins and J. Santos. I think either is going to have a cracker here.
The red shirts chorus Malaysia. Manone focused. Oh, Manone had to protect that near post. It was nearly a Shafiq special.
Yeah, what I like there is the players also attack the front post, making it very difficult for him to get a safe collect. Oh, all he needed a touch there by Azmi Muslim.
Shafiq's corner, Vermeulen's header. The glory was Shakir's, except he was 20 yards wide.
I don't think that's one of his strengths, shooting 20 yards from out.
Here's the free kick again. And Shafiq is so dangerous.
All it needed is just a touch from one of these players in front there.
So Malaysia, as we say, after that poor start, really involved in the game now, and they're in possession again. Safi Saleh asking Shakir to come forward. Mo Sharrell. Kunalan makes the run. It's a bit ambitious from Noor Sharrell, and Gibbs can clear. Diaby.
Oh, so strong on the ball.
Noor Sharrell did everything he could, and still Diaby kept it. Coughlin.
I would like to see us, the Malaysian team put more pressure on the ball. You know, I think they're jumping back so deep very fast. Once again, Aidil Zakir.
Aidil defending manfully against Trevino. He missed Malaysia's last Suzuki Cup triumph, injured. That made the triumph even more remarkable.
Well, I play with him in the ATM, and when I see him in the ATM and I see him in Malaysia, he's totally a different player. He just rises to the occasion against the big teams, and yes, he's definitely one of the future players for the Malaysian, especially in defense. And there's another player also on the bench, Tash, also my teammates also. He have a good future for the Malaysian player for defense also.
Arsenal though, through Trevino, win. I think it's corner number 7. They're really racking up these corner kicks. Subra one-on-one with Shamak. Arteta.
Once again, we see this corner. Let me see if we see that run behind from Van Malen again.
Farizal, fist clear.
Well done.
Noor Sharrell to Kunalan. He's got space to run into. Andre Santos defends well. The Brazilian sign from Fenerbahce. Shafiq.
That's what I would love to see a bit more from the Malaysian. Trying to running behind these guys a lot more.
Coughlin to Shamak.
Once again, Aidil Zakir.
Having a super game.
Definitely having a good game. I think probably he's one of the best players for the Malaysian team on the field at the moment. And for the Arsenal, I would say Abu Dhabi.
It's Shafiq for Malaysia. Azmuddin. Shafiq with space. Azmuddin was left in a heap by Mikel Arteta. Wondering whether that was just a body in the way, or was there anything more sinister there, Marlon?
No, I thought it was just a check, you know. After he brought the player, wanted to distract him. I probably caught him a bit in his face, so. As you can see, the professional one. That's it.
As in the back of his head, Mikel Arteta. It's a throw-in though to Malaysia as Azmuddin just picks up a little bit of treatment. Salanga's Benyamin to Noor Sharrell.
We have not seen too much of Shafi Salih tonight. You know, I want to say more on the ball, get anything in the danger area. But he's very strong and he can cause some danger for the Arsenal defense.
Aidil. Oh, he's been forced forward and there's a gap behind him.
For sure.
Andre Santos. Shamak to Arteta. Jenkinson wide. Arteta again. Malaysia though have got just about everybody back now. Respective coaches down on the touchline, look very similar in stature as Jenkinson tries to get behind the Malaysia back four. Subra's got pace though.
Looking at the Arsenal team, like Arteta and Diaby, if Malaysian like club teams, and if they can remember that these Arsenal thing to get these guys here for like small money and get them into Arsenal team and make them a world-class player. So if the Malaysian clubs also can come, you know, go out and look for the players and get them in for smaller money and try to keep much more money to the club, it should be much better for the leagues. Because there are some clubs out here that spend a lot of money for players who's not up to the league standard, and they are international players, and they are foreign players.
I won't ask you to name names. Maybe I will in the second half.
Malaya, Alex James.
Approaching the half hour, Farizal goes long and Juru to Coughlin over the top.
Shamat once again.
That's Andre Santos.
Anderson. He's now on the right side now.
Yeah. Good defensive header by guess who?
Once again, reliable ideas are going.
Azmudin comes forward. He's got Bunyamin going outside of him. Here is Bunyamin Omar.
This is what I like about the Malaysian right side, the right side of Malaysia. They're all aggressive players. They like to go forward. Bunyamin and
It's Shafi. No, Sharrell makes the run. Johan
great ball.
Does really well covering the Swiss defender.
I think he should have taken it one time. Tried to get it over the goalkeeper a lob or something.
Giroud with the defensive cover. Benalan under pressure from Abu Dhabi. Shafiq and the pace of Azmi Muslim. Strong tackle. Azmi's felt that one. Now Jenkinson can't be got at down that right-hand side for Arsenal.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see the Malaysian do. You know, get on the flanks. They have fast players on the flank. The left back, the right back. This is the lad we need to have on the ball a lot for the Malaysian team. But you need to have him in the danger area.
Safi Saleh, little bit of magic on the touchline. Premier League players do not like being embarrassed. A look at the pace of Kieran Gibbs. A look at the covering of Adil Zafwan.
I definitely think he's up for this game tonight.
Just over the half-hour mark of Bukit Jalil. It's a pre-season friendly for Arsenal. The tourists being held goalless by Malaysia. Had the bulk of the possession. They haven't created vast amounts with it. That's kept in play by Jovino. Azmudin, that's poor. Coughlin. Shamak. Oh, it's a gift for Arsenal, and it's put wide by Andre Santos. He's mainly left-footed, but he should bury. But it was a gift. It was given away by Malaysia, and having conceded what Raja Gopal called 4 soft goals last year, they can't afford to make that kind of defensive error.
Definitely, especially when you're defending in a competition that I definitely think Malaysia is the favorite. And you know, after playing these opponents. You know, like, and then you're going to play the Premiership champion again.
Yes.
You should have a bag of experience from these games.
True. Here's Azmudin. Hopefully recovered from that error. No, clearly not. Juru, Jenkinson. Jabi looking for Shamak. Shamak into the midriff of Farizal.
Once again, that guy, Diaby again, causing a trouble. I think he's getting too much of the free ball, you know?
Vanone comes a long way off his line. Good football from the Italian. We don't see an awful lot of Vito Manone. The form of Chesney has kept him out of first team, but he's highly regarded at Arsenal.
I think we have saw him twice in this game as well, also, from a free kick and from a long shot from the Clanton striker.
Andre Santos looking to just slide the ball into Jovino. Man from the Ivory Coast has seen a lot of the ball, but hasn't created a lot so far, Marlon.
No, not at all. I think the front two of Arsenal have been very disappointing as well. But also, you must give a bit of credit to the defense of, especially Aidil Zafwan. He's been brilliant tonight.
So an early change, possibly. Shahrain Abu Sama.
I've been looking at Shafi Salih. He don't look too comfortable. I don't know if he's not too fit and he's not feeling too well. But that's him on the ball now.
Azmi.
That's a 2-on-2 now situation. We gotta be much faster there, guys.
Azmuddin. He waited an age, but the shot was on target. Forced a good save from Peter Manone.
Yeah, I think it was pretty. That's why I think he should have played it inside should have played on the line to get across easily. He waited nicely for the overlap, but then he made the decision to have a shot. But great overlapping from the Bunyamin.
Malaysia won the ball back again. Shakir closed down by Shamak. There's going to be a double change from Arsene Wenger's doppelganger, Raja Gopal. In the meantime, Azmi. That's a good start. Time spent in the opposition half, 50-50.
Is this change because of injury? Maybe Arsene Wenger isn't pleased of how things have been going on so far. Once again, Bunyamin coming on for the overlap.
Aidil, confident enough to turn inside Shamak. Jenkinson concedes the throw-in, and we're going to have a double change for Malaysia. And we're going to see Azmuddin coming off to replace by Shahrain. Shahrain from Negri Sembilan is a more experienced player, plays down the right-hand side. And the other change is Shakir coming off to be replaced by probably the more dynamic figure of Gary Stephen Robert. Your thoughts, Marlon?
I don't know what he's losing for this season, but I hope it's not injury. Probably, a change of system. Like he want to play or something. So, what you seen from Arsenal? They're getting another chance to go. I'm not pleased with it. So. Once again, I would like to see the Malaysian team, especially the defense, push up a bit more here. Put a bit more pressure on them, guys.
Gunalan. Shahrain dispossessed. Shamak finds the Arby. Arteta. Gervinho made the run ahead of him. Jenkinson in support. The Arby. Arteta. Andre Santos is left. Here is the Brazilian. Malaysia very organised and very quick to get 9 men behind the ball. Gervinho.
Every time I see Arteta play, he reminds me of, I know he's Spanish, but he reminds me of the Barcelona players and the Spanish players. Xavi, Iniesta. Keep it very simple. Make a nice pass between the defense and the midfield.
Aidil's clearance for the umpteenth time. Coughlin. Gibbs. Shamak shields the ball beautifully. Andre Santos. Gibbs.
Brilliant covering by the substitute.
Shahrain.
Nice feet there by Shamak. So, what do you think about the Arsenal performance so far? Yes, 37 minutes.
Well, as we look at the effort from Azmuddin Akil, it was his last significant action. I think the fans were expecting goals and a little bit more vibrancy from the Gunners. As you can see, though, the shots on goal stats, 5-2 in favour of the home team. And that will do their confidence the power of good.
Yeah, definitely.
Arteta's little dummy. Oh, and he steps inside. Farizal off his line. Andre Santos again.
I'm really pleased with this goalkeeper here. He's been very, very outstanding in the game so far. He and Isaac has been very outstanding.
It's Azmi Muslim, I think, who's caught. Oh no, it's
one Subramanian. I think he got ball watching there.
Good save by Farizal, but that and his earlier chance, the two best of the game for Arsenal. Safi Salih. Safi! Good save, Manone. But that's what Safi Salih does best.
That's what Malaysia does best as well. Getting a ball in behind teams and getting these guys on one-on-one shot and stuff. Oh, brilliant move by Safi Salih. Brilliant move. And once again, also the pass also was even much more brilliant by the Malaysian captain. Oh, that was on target as well.
Manone save Malaysia, their third corner. Joru's header. Safi. I think he thought about a shot. Adil. It remains goalless of Bukit Jalil. It's Gary Stephen Robert from Harimau. Knocks it wide to Azmi Muslim from ATM. Gary Stephen holds off Shamak.
Just into the 40 minutes of the play, I think out of both coaches, Kotak should be much happier one, having a 0-0 going into the half-time. But still 5 minutes into the first half.
Jason Dacey will be guiding us through the half-time highlights. And there have been quite a few for Malaysia. While Arsenal have had the better chances, Malaysia have certainly played their part in this first 40 minutes. Shaharain.
It definitely leave action for second half.
Bunyamin is offside. It's a late flag and it must have been mighty close.
I tell you, I gotta have a look at that again. I don't think that was offside. That was pretty close.
You're a forward, though, Marlon. You never think it's offside.
I think that was pretty close. You know, and these are the things I do. Oh.
In the meantime, Noor Sharrell just blocked off by Thomas Vermaelen. Oh. Super defending from the Belgian. Robert catches Shamak. He's really got to the pace of the game quickly, Gary Stephen Robert.
Yes. He's a tough character as well, too. Very tough guy. You know, the likes of Makaleli, you know, Michael Essien. So I think that's why Raja Gopal maybe make a change that can be, you know, much more tougher inside of the center midfield. More alongside the RB and Mateta.
And with Kurosami's injury, at central midfield, holding position is up for grabs for Malaysia. Gama's had an injury as well, so Shakir's had 30 minutes. Gary Stevens got his chance here. Arsene Wenger looking perplexed.
I'm liking that look on his face as well. So.
Javinho. Blocked by guess who?
What is that? I think Raja Gopal should be the one who's much out of both coach should be really much more happy. And as you've been, you know, speaking about letting in goals, they played 42 minutes against Arsenal, and a very strong Arsenal team as well. And he's not letting in goals, so you should be pleased about the defensive work of the team.
4 goals conceded against Arsenal last year, 6 against Liverpool.
But these are the opponents I want to see Malaysia play more often against than the likes of Sri Lanka and Philippines. These are teams that Malaysian teams will beat home and away confidently, I think. Even you put up a Malaysian club team against this team.
Azmi will chase. Manone clears.
brilliant goalkeeper.
Sorry to cut you off just there.
Azmi Muslim is a very fit guy. He's probably one of the fittest guys in the team, alongside the guy on the left side as well.
Jarak.
I want to see Shafi Salim on the ball, but he's not being, when he played to him, he's been getting away from him a bit more, you know. He needs to get his hold up, bring up the team more.
Diaby tries to play in Shamak. This time the defence was pushing up, which is something you've been talking about for most of the first half.
Yeah, this is what I want to see, because he make him a comeback for the Arsenal team, you know, to play those 1-2 and get spaces in behind him.
Safi Saleh and Shop scored 18 goals for Pelita Jaya in Indonesia this year. This being a warm-up match or a pre-season match for Arsenal, we're expecting multiple half-time substitutions.
I've not been seeing too much of the captain for Malaysia as well. And as in previous games, like Malaysia play against Arsenal, Liverpool, he's really been active, you know, against this. I'm not seeing him as yet. I've seen him, Shafi, yes. I've seen him on the free kicks and the corners, but I need to see him more active in the game.
Shaharain just wanders offside. It's not the goal fest the majority of the fans came here looking for. 2 minutes of time to be added on at the end of the first 45.
Easily a free kick.
Well, there's a strike from range, which is sensational. What a hit that is, and Arsenal are behind. Manone barely moved. Interesting times in Malaysia. It's a terrific strike by Safi Saleh. It wasn't Saleh who hit it. He was the one who made the run to take the defender away. Struck by Azmi Muslim.
And Manoni didn't have a chance. You can see the movement in the ball.
Antara lintang yang menarik. Namun Farizal sudah pun dapat mengagak sambil berlaku pergelutan di antara Bunyamin dan juga Alex Song. Tolak menolak berlaku di antara kedua pemain itu. 6 kekasaran dirakamkan oleh pasukan Arsenal, 2 oleh pasukan Malaysia. Tidak ada layangan kad kuning setakat ini. Dikeluarkan oleh pengadil perlawanan Suhaizi Syukri. Safi, satu umpan cantik untuk Bunyamin. Ditolak keluar di sana oleh Craig Eastman. Vermaelen direhatkan oleh Arsene Wenger. Syafiq untuk Kunalan. Antara jauh yang cantik dari Syafiq untuk Kunalan. Kunalan cuba masuk ke dalam. Kunalan. Namun dia berjaya menerjah masuk ke dalam, namun kawalannya tidak menjadi. Nur Syahrul melakukan percubaan. Satu percubaan jarak jauh menarik. Percubaan dari pemain muda negara Gary Steven Robert. Satu percubaan yang menarik sebentar tadi, Razik.
Ya, benar. Saya rasa beliau mempunyai peluang ataupun dah terlihat Victor Manon dah terkeluar, namun sedikit tersasar rembatan Gary Steven tadi. Satu percubaan yang baik daripada beliau.
Malaysia membawa masuk di separuh masa yang pertama Gary Steven Robert dan juga Shahrin. Back kiri pasukan Arsenal adalah pemain baru Ignasi Miquel. 51 minit. Malaysia 1, Arsenal 0. Perlawanan persahabatan antarabangsa jelajah pramusim ke Asia oleh pasukan Arsenal. Naris. Arsenal menyusun serangan mereka. Welcome ketika ini. Clearance tinggi dilakukan oleh Kunalan. Corak permainan yang berhati-hati, namun saya kira pemain-pemain Malaysia sudah mendapat sedikit rentak untuk mencaturkan pergerakan mereka, Razid.
Ya, benar. Nampaknya kita dapat mengimbangi permainan pihak lawan. Tapi apa pun kita perlu lebih yakin dengan permainan kita. Pergerakan kita perlu lebih kemas kerana Arsenal meletakkan pemain baru di separuh masa kedua ini yang lebih cergas.
Rio Miyachi, pemain yang mewakili Fenerbahce, kini mewakili pasukan Arsenal. Pemain berasal dari Jepun. Alexa untuk World Cup. Dari jauh agak sukar juga kita mengagak jersey nombor pasukan pemain-pemain Arsenal. Istimewa antara jauhnya cuba mencari Syahri, namun sama tidak menjadi. Syahri masuk menggantikan Azamuddin Akhir. Istimewa masuk menggantikan Syakir. Muhammad Syakir Syahri. Satu pergerakan yang boleh membahayakan pintu gol pasukan Malaysia, namun idea mengawal kemas dan akhirnya pengadil memberikan sepakan percuma untuk pasukan Arsenal. Pantas diambil. Sudah pun offside. Percubaan yang dilakukan oleh Penik Afobe. Pemain muda England.
Mereka cuba memainkan bola tersebut dengan cepat, tetapi malangnya Afobe telah pun offside. Namun apapun beliau masih lagi gagal untuk mencari gol pertamaan Arsenal.
Saya kira keadaan tadi perlu digunakan ataupun dapat disedari oleh pemain-pemain Malaysia supaya pantas bertindak untuk bersedia, kerana lawan akan cuba menggunakan kesempatan, dan sekiranya Afobe tidak offside tadi.
Mungkin, tapi kita tak boleh leka ketika bertahan, terutama berhampiran kotak penalti, Syauki, kerana ini akan mengundang bahaya kerana lebih dekat dengan pintu gol.
Istimewa. Benaran. 5 percubaan dicatatkan oleh pasukan Malaysia, 2 oleh pasukan Arsenal. Charino Syahrul. Azmi menjadi gol pertama pemain. Azmi Muslim, bekas pemain UBB My Team, kemudian dia mewakili pasukan Kedah. Pemain berjersey nombor 33 adalah pemain gantian Craig Eastman. Gabungan muka-muka baru, pemain-pemain muda terus digunakan oleh Arsene Wenger bersama dengan pemain-pemain senior. Rio Miyachi. Satu hantaran ke depan dan hantaran lintang dari pemain back kiri pasukan Arsenal menjadi baca. Farizal Malias, corak permainannya tenang malam ini. Satu tamparan cantik Kunalan. Kunalan. Oh, sayang. Satu larian yang sudah pun cantik. Dia cuba untuk melakukan umpanan kepada Safi Salih.
Satu larian yang baik masuk ke dalam oleh Kunalan tadi, tapi malangnya hantaran beliau kepada Safi Salih agak tersasar kerana kurangnya perfahaman tadi untuk membaca pergerakan rakan-rakan sendiri.
Safi berjalan mencari Kunalan. Berlaku sedikit salah faham. 50% penguasaan kedua pasukan setakat ini. Namun saya kira corak permainan pasukan Arsenal melalui kemasukan 10 pemain baru mereka ini memperlihatkan corak permainan yang sedikit laju diterjemahkan oleh Arsenal, Razif.
Ya, benar. Kalau kita lihat sedikit pantas permainan Arsenal di separuh masa kedua ini dengan kemasukan 10 pemain baru. Dan saya rasa Malaysia juga tidak mengecewakan kerana mereka setakat ini bermain dengan baik walaupun diasak oleh pemain-pemain Arsenal.
Dari Steven Robert. Dia masuk menggantikan Shakir Syahri. Masukkan Gary Steven Robert. Juga dilihat sedikit mengubah corak pergerakan bahagian tengah pasukan Malaysia. Shakir juga beraksi dengan baik sebenarnya.
Ya, benar. Tapi apapun ini ada satu ujian yang baik pada bukan satu pemain, semua pemain yang beraksi kerana jika mereka ingin terpilih dalam pasukan kebangsaan, mereka perlu beraksi dengan baik setiap kali mereka diturunkan.
Safi Sali cari ruang. Masih lagi Safi berlegar. Padan mencari Nur Syahrul, tidak menjadi. Syafiq menanti di bahagian belakang dan kini counter attack dilakukan oleh pasukan Arsenal. Dirampas di sana dengan terang oleh Gary Steven Robert. Oh, satu terupas cantik, tidak offside. Bagaimana dari Safi Saleh. Satu peluang kemasan dimiliki oleh striker pasukan negara, namun Vito Manone menidakkannya.
Satu lorongan yang baik untuk Safi Sali tadi, tapi malangnya walaupun dia telah menewaskan center back pasukan Arsenal, tetapi beliau gagal untuk menambah gol jaringan kedua kita tadi. Tapi satu movement yang cukup baik.
Alexa. Pemain itu mempunyai corak permainan tengah yang begitu kemas, Razif. Alexa. Ketika ini pemain antarabangsa Cameron untuk Tiwelma. Nico Yanaris membuka ruang di sebelah tepi. Kembali untuk Alexa. Antaran ke sebelah tepi dilakukan oleh pasukan Arsenal melalui Alexa yang membuka permainan, menolak pemain-pemain Malaysia ke sebelah kiri dan kanan. Dia welcome hantaran lintang lepas. Rio Miyachi sudah pun menanti, namun Farizal Malias memperolehkan corak permainan yang semakin bertenaga.
Satu lagi tindakan pantas daripada Farizal Malias tadi menidakkan peluang pasukan Arsenal.
Eskenala. Azmi. Syafiq. Perhatikan corak permainan serta keterbukaan perubahan corak serangan yang dilakukan oleh pasukan Malaysia. Keyakinan itu sudah pun menyala, Razif.
Ya, benar. Nampak keyakinan mereka di separuh masa kedua ini. Peningkatan pada permainan kalau dibandingkan di awal-awal separuh masa pertama. Dan kita harap
satu umpanan. Sekiranya bola itu singgah semula ke kaki Syafiq Rahim, itu merupakan pergerakan yang terbaik dilakukan oleh pasukan Malaysia. Sambil itu ini adalah hantaran lintang dari Tio Welcott yang menjadi tepis oleh Farizal Malias sebentar tadi. Dan ini adalah percubaan yang hampir-hampir menghasilkan gol kedua melalui Safi Sali, diselamatkan oleh Vito Manone. Permainan memasuki minit yang ke-61. Kedudukan di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil pada perlawanan persahabatan antarabangsa jelajah pra-musim Arsenal ke Malaysia. Berkedudukan Malaysia mendahului pasukan Arsenal 1-0 melalui jaringan pemain pertahanan Azmi Muslim pada minit ataupun pada masa kecederaan separuh masa yang pertama. Arsenal melebarkan gerakan mereka kepada Rio Miyachi. Dan dikekang kemarahannya oleh Budiamin. Namun Arsenal memperolehi sepakan penjuru. Corak permainan agresif yang ditunjukkan oleh Budiamin nyata menyukarkan gerakan-gerakan sebelah tepi yang dilakukan oleh Arsenal, Razif.
Ya, benar. Bunyamin adalah seorang pemain yang agresif, yang sukar untuk dilepasi oleh mana-mana pemain penyerang pasukan lawan.
Sepakan penjuru dibiarkan oleh barisan hadapan pasukan Arsenal. Walcott sedikit ke dalam.
Apa yang yang mampu menjadikan gol, kerana ketiadaan Van Persie saya rasa begitu menyukarkan keadaan Arsenal, kerana mereka tidak ada penjaring gol yang boleh menghasilkan gol apabila mendapat peluang.
Bagaimanapun untuk kita menilai kekuatan pasukan Arsenal bagi menghadapi musim baru Liga Perdana Inggeris, tidak boleh diperkatakan setakat ini, Razim, kerana mereka ketiadaan ramai pemain-pemain terbilang mereka, terutamanya kapten pasukan mereka Robin Van Persie. Lukas Podolski juga akan menyarung jersey pasukan Arsenal bagi musim baru bersama dengan pemain tengah ataupun pertahanan Jerman Mertesacker. Thomas Rosinski juga tidak ada, Segner juga tidak ada dalam kunjungan Arsenal kali ini. Nombor 15 bagi pasukan Arsenal adalah Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sambil itu Ideal mengalami kecederaan. Permainan dihentikan seketika. Pegawai perubatan Malaysia di
Tidak pasti Joki sama ada Datuk Raja Gopal akan membuat pertukaran dalam masa terdekat ini, memberikan peluang kepada pemain-pemain lain, ataupun mungkin akan membuat pertukaran di lewat-lewat permainan separuh masa kedua. Setakat ini pemain-pemain kita telah menunjukkan satu permainan cemerlang, dapat mengimbangi ataupun ada kala mengatasi pasukan ataupun pemain Arsenal. Memang diakui Arsenal bukanlah pasukan yang begitu bersedia, kerana mereka juga tidak mempunyai pemain-pemain utama mereka. Masih lagi berehat setelah diberi rehat panjang setelah habisnya selesainya Euro baru-baru ini.
Adil diusung keluar padang. Sambil itu lebih kurang 30,000 penonton dianggarkan berada di Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil malam ini untuk menyaksikan pertemuan Malaysia menentang pasukan Arsenal. Chamberlain masuk di separuh masa yang kedua bersama dengan Theo Walcott dan juga Alex Song. Serta pertukaran dilakukan oleh Arsene Wenger juga di bahagian pertahanan. Syarul Idran Talha, corak permainannya di separuh masa yang kedua dilihat lebih baik kerana dia berjaya melakukan one touch football serta umpanan-umpanan yang selesa untuk Safi. Syafiq Rahim, rajin kapten pasukan Malaysia itu, Razif, dia beraksi atas bawah.
Ya, beliau adalah nadi kepada pasukan kita.
Pergelutan di sana. Tenang Farizal Malias. Gerakan dilakukan tadi oleh pemain nombor 35 Kyle Buckley. Alexon, oh cantik umpanan itu, peluang untuk Arsenal. Farizal Malias berjaya menidakkan peluang terhidang yang dimiliki oleh pasukan Arsenal pada minit ke-66.
Ya, penjaga gol kita bermain cemerlang mengagalkan cubaan daripada pemain Arsenal tadi. Satu peluang yang baik untuk Arsenal menamakan kedudukan.
Satu ruang kosong ditinggalkan oleh bahagian benteng pasukan Malaysia. Perhatikan bagaimana keadaan itu berlaku di bahagian tengah.
Satu umpanan yang baik daripada Alex Song tadi, Coki.
Kehebatan umpanan-umpanan cantik dari Alex Song. Pemain gantian pasukan Arsenal itu mula dapat disaksikan ketika dia bergandengan dengan Robin Van Persie dan ketika Fabregas masih lagi bersama pasukan Arsenal serta Samir Nasri berada dalam pasukan Arsenal. Kita melihat bagaimana gabungan 4 pemain itu begitu mencorakkan permainan umpanan-umpanan cantik yang bervariasi yang dilakukan oleh pasukan Arsenal sebelum ini. Alexon, Chamberlain, antara mencari Rio Miyachi, tidak menjadi, dan kelihatan Malaysia akan melakukan pertukaran pemain. Muhammad Muslim Ahmad, pemain pertahanan Terengganu, akan dibawa masuk, dan pemain berjersey nombor 3 S Subramaniam akan direhatkan. Subra beraksi dengan baik malam ini.
Ya, kedua-dua centre back ataupun back four kita bermain dengan baik malam ini. Walaupun ada ketikanya mereka leka, tetapi mereka tunjukkan performan yang baik di antara keempat-empat barisan pertahanan malam ini.
Muslim bertindak selaku back tengah. Kini dia bergandengan dengan Ideal di bahagian back tengah pasukan Malaysia, sambil Azmi di back kiri dan Bunyamin di back kanan. Isyarat pertukaran pemain berikutnya akan dilakukan oleh pasukan Malaysia, akan memasukkan pemain berjersey nombor 14 iaitu Muhammad Khairil Mohamed Zamri, dan Nur Syahrul Indran Talha direhatkan. Nur Syahrul juga beraksi dengan cemerlang.
Ya, hampir keseluruhan pemain kita bermain dengan baik, Coki, pada setakat ini. Dan saya rasa kemasukan pemain baru juga perlu merehatkan pemain yang dah bermain. Dan ini juga memberi peluang kepada pemain-pemain baru untuk menunjukkan performan atau prestasi mereka, persembahan mereka pada malam ini.
Khairil Mohamed Zamri, dia menjaringkan 9 gol untuk pasukan Kedah dalam saingan Liga Super musim ini. Namun Kedah terpaksa beraksi dalam Liga Perdana musim depan. Malaysia mengasah. Antara lintang dari Syafiq Rahim tidak menjadi kali ini. Dengan kemasukan Khairil Mohamed, kita harap Khairil yang memiliki corak permainan laju itu dapat memberikan tekanan kepada benteng pertahanan pasukan Arsenal. Arsenal menyusun serangan. Rio Miyachi. Percubaan lerik dari Miyachi. Terkena Ideal, kaki Ideal untuk sepakan penjuru pasukan Arsenal. Amir
Ideal akan dikeluarkan.
Ideal sedikit terhincur-hincur. Amir Zuan Tajuddin, pemain yang mewakili pasukan Angkatan Tentera Malaysia, bekas pemain UITM dalam Liga IPT, kini dibawa masuk untuk menguatkan bahagian benteng pasukan Malaysia. Kemasukan Amir Zuan pasti untuk menangkis hantaran bola tinggi. Kandukan tidak menjadi untuk sepakan gol pasukan Malaysia.
Linares is strong and skillful, but loses out to Gary Stephen Roberts, who's stronger.
Brilliant. Put his body between the ball and play.
He will be ultra impressed with Gary Stephen Roberts.
Definitely. I think this victory will be a hold for Roger Cooper, because the last couple of months he was under pressure from not getting much result that the Malaysian fans will need, and people in Malaysia. But 73rd minute, I think you have been given a good performance tonight.
Many of the big stars not here. Obviously the Robin van Persie dilemma will be pretty much at the top of Arsene Wenger's mind. He'll want to get that resolved.
Because what is your take about him coming into the Arsenal after after you see him in the Euro, I think he was very disappointed in the Euro.
But he's quality. He's quality.
Yeah, that's it. He had done it years and years.
What's your take on it?
When it comes in the club football, when he was at Bayern Munich, he didn't make very well. But when he goes to the club teams, he's a top class. And when he comes to the national team, he's a different also level. He's raised, but he's not been very well in the Euro.
Aksi is on the chase. Farizal quickly off his line.
Once again, good. Malaysia, the killing times here now, for sure, definitely.
Amaritwan.
That's what I like about Azmi Muslim. Right away, he already pushed up.
Muslim Ahmed. Robert. Mahali. Referee says play on Alex Song, a fullback. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks wide to Yunaris. Walcott. Rare chance for Walcott. Song, great tackle. Aneke.
This Malaysian team is working so very hard now. They know they're on the corner, so they gotta keep it. Much more confidence on the ball. Oh, you gotta play him in shuffle. You gotta play him in there.
Song, Ahmed Muslim is in, and Safi gives the ball away again. A little bit too fancy.
He looks a bit tired as well also.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh, once again, brilliant goalkeeper.
Farizal Marlias, safe gloves. Gary Stephen Robert. Karel Muhammad was looking for the ball over the top. Slowed down, Shafiq. Amaritwan.
76 minutes. Oh, Malaysia goalkeeper, he gotta be by far the man of the match of it so far.
Muslim, good first touch, Kunalan. And Azmi Muslim thunderbolt just before half-time is the only goal of the game. Malaysia lead Arsenal by a goal to nil. Kunalan, one-on-one with Yunaris. Safi Saleh! Manone makes another good save.
Malaysian is looking pretty good to have a second year as well also. They're getting some good chances. And for sure the second goal will probably say the icing on the cake for Raja Kubal team tonight. Well done, Shafi Saleh.
Hits the target, forces the save.
Brilliant. This is what I wanted to see from first half. Get on the ball, keep it. Oh, this Malaysian team is getting much more confidence now. They're getting much more confidence now.
There'll be a couple more changes for Malaysia as they try to secure what would be a famous win. Karel Muhammad lets it run. Safi had run 20 yards the other way.
If you notice, Malaysia 10 shot on goal, Arsenal 4.
Well, that's a stat that tells its own story.
Oh.
Here's Theo Walcott.
You know, it's a Premiership team you're playing against, and you know what happened in the week in, week out in Premiership.
Here's Miyachi.
In 2 minutes, you can see 2 goals.
Rio Miyachi, Afobe. Foul conceded by Afobe. By Theo Walcott, indeed.
Once again, a good opportunity, but Theo Walcott, first touch, let him down again. Once again, first touch, let him down.
As we're looking to replay, changes for Malaysia. Shafiq has come off. Also coming off will be Kunalan. Replacements will be Badro Bakhtia and Ashari Shamsuddin. It doesn't weaken Malaysia.
No, definitely not for sure. And the legs of Badro Bakhtia coming in.
Ashari Shamsuddin wears 26, the Terengganu magician on occasions. And Badro trying to get over the disappointment of Keda's relegation from the Super League.
Oh, that's a big disappointment after winning the Triple A in 2007-2008. But it's happened once, twice in the Malaysian League before teams. After winning the league, winning the FA Cup, winning the Super League, it's finished.
There's Badro. Thomas Eisfeld, the young German, is on for Theo Walcott. And Shakir on for Safi. This is Afobe! Afobe! He's big, he's powerful, he's strong, he's dangerous.
Run behind. But once again, the goalkeeper stood his feet very nicely. Make it difficult for him. Minutes to go. It's still on Bukujali, Arsenal versus Malaysia. Malaysia 1, Arsenal 0.
Malaysia dominating all the stats, but Rio Miyachi trying to rescue a result for Arsenal. Harry Stephen Robert. Ashari.
Very clever footballer, taking on to the line. Okay, some time on it. Oh, brilliant.
Ashari Shamsuddin to Shakir. Shakir Ali. Oh, just couldn't get away from the challenge of Ignacy Mikel. And Arsenal on the break through Alex Song. Miyachi wide of him. 4 Arsenal shirts. Miyachi takes on Mahali. Song dispossessed by Badro. Song versus Gary Stephen Robert.
But if you notice, the Malaysian teams they get back in defense very nicely and quickly.
Eisfeld. Aneke. Rio Miyachi. Mikel. There's a Malaysian player down, so Ignacy Mikel puts the ball out of play. And it's Azmi Muslim. We will be showing repeats of his goal incessantly on the Astro channels.
We're going to have a go at him in training for sure. We're going to have a go at him in training. So Malaysia just 8 minutes away from this famous victory against Arsenal. The team had placed third in the Premiership last year.
This is just where he goes and... Is it a calf or is it cramp?
Oh, I hope it's not very serious, it's just a cramp.
This is a young kid who really has hit the headlines. Was Amy. Not given a forward opportunity, he'll have to play left back. So the whole back four has changed. Multiple changes for both teams, it's still 1-0. Azmi.
I think the Malaysian fans also have been shocked by this result. 83rd minute, very quiet in here.
Shakir will chase. Kyle Bartley comes forward. Aneke looks for Rio Miyachi and easily picked off by Mahali Jazuli.
There's Ametash on the ball. Oh, this guy, Roberts, was a vital inclusion.
Azmi Muslim is hobbling away. It doesn't look too bad. Possibly cramped. The pace is a little more than Premier League is used to. As Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Powerful run. Safe gloves. Good positioning. Farizal Marlias.
Very strong run by Alex there. Oh, once again, this goalkeeper. Very Malaysia #1 goalkeeper tonight.
Ashari. Just trying to float it in for Shakir.
I think that's where the experience comes in now. 5 minutes left. I don't think you need to. There's one person in the box. Let's take it over to the corner, get a throw in, get a corner. Run on the clock a bit.
Now you can start your countdown, Marlon.
Correct.
You've been doing it for 25 minutes, though. Bartley. Rio Miyachi seeing an awful lot of the ball now. One-on-one with Mahali Jazuli. Miyachi waits for support. Aneke. Oxlade-Chamberlain. For Arsenal, it is all about fitness. It is all about preparation for the league season. But even so, they would not want a loss against their name. Song. Eisfeld. Still Eisfeld. And the equaliser is poached. Arsenal have got themselves out of jail. And it's Yanaris up from fullback. But Eisfeld made it. Made the run down the right-hand side.
I said it a while ago earlier. It's going to be difficult for Malaysia to maintain that performance for the 70th minute, making all these changes and stuff. Oh, he was unfortunate to get back his ball also.
Yanaris has run. It's an ice-cold finish from Eisfeld. And Arsenal, well, the famous victory possibly denied.
I think we still have a goal also in this. 3 minutes plus extra time. I think we have another goal in this.
Shafiq replaced by Amma. It would be cruel for Malaysia if they were to lose. Afobe dispossessed by Muslim. Goal scorer Eisfeld trots over to take the corner. One shot, one goal. Afobe and Aneke are waiting in the penalty area. Arsenal.
The striker who made that clearance, Shakir.
They've got physical presence in Bartley and Eastman. Bartley's header glances wide. So a goal late in the first half from Azmi Muslim, giving Malaysia a 1-0 lead. Arsenal equalising late on, 87 minutes have been played when THOMAS EISFELD put the ball beyond the previously excellent Farizal Marlias.
Now you also hear the Arsenal supporters below us here. They probably set in a victory as well here.
Bartley gave Craig Eastman the real problem, but he's found Ignacy Mikel. And Ignacy Mikel continues his run. And it's deflected in. It's a goal for Aneke. You called it. The Premier League teams can turn it round. Mikel's hard work and Nike's finish. Arsenal have scored 2 in the last 3 minutes.
Like I said it before, it happened regularly in the Premiership. In the last 5 minutes, 2-3 goals can score easily. I just speak also about the Arsenal fans. We're probably fighting a win here tonight and come up in the last minute of the play. Oh, brilliant one touches there.
Oh, it's off the shin of Amaridwan.
Very unfortunate by the defender.
CHUKS ANEKE looks to have stolen it, and steal it is. Well, what to make of this? It's a defeat for Rajagopal. What does he take from this, Marlon?
Well, I think he got a lot of positive from this, where he played 85th minute, third conceding a goal, leading 1-0.
Rio Miyachi.
And remember, he's not finished, so can Malaysia find a goal in 3 minutes? What do you think? Yes?
What do you think, Marlon?
It's possible.
There speaks a striker, Miyachi. Arsenal will now play keep ball.
Definitely they want to keep ball. That's the experience. That's why Malaysia need to keep the ball when they last 5-6 minutes. They need to keep that ball. Now you see where the experience and the professionalism come into the game.
Bartley.
They will definitely keep it in the corner.
Amaridwan just knocks it out of play.
Keep it simple.
THOMAS EISFELD, CHUKS ANEKE, they're not the big names, but they're the goal scorers that have broken Malaysia hearts. Afobe looks for Miyachi. Farizal will hustle.
I think the Malaysian will have a more positive than negative from this game. After Rajagopal, someone like this game from 90 minutes. This guy make a big difference, this guy Roberts. He does make a big difference in the Malaysian game tonight. I said it, those strangers, it's going to be vital.
Azmi. Craig Eastman gets an important touch. And then completes the clearance, only though as far as Azmi. Badrol's effort.
Now you see us over there. Puts it legs up now. Job is done tonight.
The PR job has been excellent from Arsenal. For Rajagopal, the learning curve continues. But great confidence will be taken from the performance. Ashari. Gary Stephen Robert. Azmi. What kind of cross can he put in? And Oxlade-Chamberlain will come out. Referee hands possession back.
Alexander is not good to happy about that one as well.
We've hardly had to mention Suhaisi. We mention him now because he's blown the final whistle. It has finished up Bukit Jalil. Cruelly a victory for Arsenal. Anike's 90th minute winner after an 88th minute equaliser from THOMAS EISFELD. Marlon James, your quick thoughts.
Definitely a great game on Malaysia's side up to the 85th minute. I've said that it happened in the Premiership a lot. Those teams, they're very good in coming through, you know, last 5 minutes and scoring 2 goals. So they came back and did 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. But what Malaysia can take from this game?
Okay, final score from Bukit Jalil. It's a great effort for Malaysia.